Thomas Congdon was born in Duluth, Minnesota in 1926.
It was a charming town, a little smaller today than it even was in 1926. And I went to school in Pennsylvania, followed by the U.S. Navy, which was courteous enough to tour me to China, Korea, the Philippines.
After the Navy, Tom attended Yale and went on to Harvard Business School before taking a mineral exploration job in Colorado in 1952.
So I grabbed that job and worked on Fremont Pass here for the Climax molybdenum mine, which was a marvelous experience with all sorts of strange characters. The company employed a number of ex-convicts, and I followed that a few years later by setting up a minerals exploration partnership.
Tom formed Coca Mines Incorporated with partner and friend William Carey in 1956.
It was followed by the oil and gas work, St. Mary Parish Land Company.
Tom enjoyed getting out into the field. We'd go down and survey mining claims.
Tom moved St. Mary Parish Land Company to Denver in 1966.
This is a remarkable place. I love it. Come on out. Landed in Denver and thought, I don't think I can do this. And we did one more of those things, I think, this time with an engagement ring, which I sent back to him in a sock and a bunch of newspapers in registered mail.
They had some discoveries in the United States, but I think the real adventure was some of their international things that they did.
We even went to the Soviet Union. We were invited to demonstrate environmentally sensitive oil development. And they turned us over into a 100 million barrel oil field.
The only successful Western operation in Russia.
Built an enormous company, has a market cap of a little over $3 billion.
And so we had put in what was called net profits pool.
Some of the employees picked up several $1 million, which is to my great joy.
That was his practice, was to give away half of his income annually.
Of course, his role in the cultural life of Colorado in terms of many years as the leadership for the board of directors at the Denver Art Museum.
Tom and Noe are generous supporters of the Denver Scholarship Foundation.
It's to enable every single Denver high school graduate with a 2.5 average or better to go to college. And it's been an enormous success.
And Noe's always been right there.
6 years, she was chair of the Aspen Music Festival in school, which is obviously a world institution.
I could have said that.
No, I feel good saying it.
Tom was also a key player in saving the historic 1400 block of Larimer Street.
I had built a funny little model of Larimer Square, and he came through the dining room and he said, "What is that?" And that was the beginning of a long struggle. He played a huge role.
Tom is also known for his love of sailing, a passion that almost cost him his life.
He was actually caught in a hurricane, I think in 1954, and was only one of 4 survivors.
There's a little gap of about 20 years between that storm and the time I next went aboard a sailboat.
Just a remarkable man.
I think he epitomizes leadership in the very best way.